All right, back to ringside. And, Chris, this is the big main event we've all been waiting for. Ladies World Champion, the fabulous Moolah, and the exotic Jezebel.
Well, as you know, Moolah comes in as the ladies world champion and the reigning world champion. You know, Dan, I remember the fabulous Moolah back from the 70s, you know, when she was fighting the likes of Leilani Kai. And then she went to the WWF, went big, the big feud with Wendy Richter, and I believe she appeared at WrestleMania 1, a legend with Vince McMahon Sr. and Jr. We are truly witnessing here as we enter the new millennium, a woman that has wrestled on the circuit for 3 or 4 decades.
Without a doubt.
I was talking to Moolah earlier before I know you were in the studio with us. What a great conversation seeing Moolah outside of the ring as a regular person, resides here in Columbia, does some great training. And fans, if you're interested in being a wrestler, male or female, valet, manager, or referee, you need to get in touch with Moolah's Wrestling School, All America Wrestling Promotions and Training School. Call 803-782-6236 or take a look on your screen and copy down the phone number and the address and get in touch with the fabulous Moolah. Does her training right here in Columbia, South Carolina.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Chris, Moolah looks in tremendous physical condition.
You know, I don't know how old she is. I was too afraid to ask her, but let me tell you right now. Hey, Dan, I don't know, but this is off the record, but Moolah can lay a mean armbar into somebody. I know. I was in the back. When you guys left, she laid one on me. My shoulder almost came out.
I'm going to tell you what, this lady is, without a doubt, a first-class athlete, a true professional.
Well, if you want to talk about a mat wrestler, Moolah is a mat wrestler. I asked Moolah, what about women's wrestling today? She wasn't a fan of or pro for women's wrestling today. She says that those are not wrestlers in there. Moolah made wrestling, Moolah made women's wrestling, and Moolah made a lot of women into superstars in the wrestling industry as well. Not just by them stepping in the ring with her, made them a superstar.
Without a doubt, I'll tell you, the only other person influential in ladies wrestling other than herself and Casey, Wendy Richter, Donna Cristanello, Moolah, without a doubt, paved the way and left a lot of people hooked on ladies wrestling.
Hey, whether you like it or not, where ladies wrestling isn't today, if it wasn't for the fabulous Moolah, I can say right now, a lot of the ladies that are wrestling today wouldn't be where they are right now, and that includes not just the lady wrestlers, but also valets and female managers as well. It's the woman right there in the ring that is paving the way not only for the past and the present, but also for the future in the exotic Jezebel, even though not friends in the ring. Exotic Jezebel knows a win tonight over the fabulous Moolah escalates herself quickly up the ladies' ranks on not a national level, but on a worldwide level.
Without a doubt, Moolah with a single leg pickup into a step over toe hold. Chris, take a look at those cat-like reflexes for this lady.
She still looked like she was wrestling back in the old WWF days. Hey, let me tell you right now, Moolah, I believe, has wrestled men in her time as well in the ring, if I'm not mistaken, on several occasions, and she has come around and beat those particular gentlemen in the ring. What a consummate wrestlers. And listen, if you're interested, Moolah has a foundation right here in Columbia, South Carolina. It's the Ladies International Wrestling Association. They have a convention every year in Las Vegas. There's the address and phone number on the screen. If you're interested in making a donation to the Ladies International Wrestling Association and their great foundation, please write or call the phone number on the screen. You're making a great cause to the retirees in the professional wrestling industry today.
And what a wonderful cause. And I'm going to tell you, the exotic Jezebel reversing that leg lock grapevine.
Dan Powers, I've just been joined by our Secretary of New Dimension Wrestling, Miss Misty Tompkins. Misty, what have you thought of the wrestling action here tonight in Columbia, South Carolina? What a great lineup of matches, and what do you think of seeing the legendary Moolah in the ring?
It's very exciting, Chris. I'm glad to be a part of New Dimension Wrestling.
Boy, you talk about Dan Powers, Dan the Man Powers, Chris Plano, Misty Tompkins right here at ringside. Boy, I'll tell you, only very few fans have left. You know, we are getting into the wee hours of the night here, Dan, but they have gotten their money's worth. A big 12-3 Bombers win. You gotta love that. The Bomber beat up some people. Ricky Nelson beat up some people. The Midgets beat up some people. They're seeing great ladies wrestling, all for just coming out for the price of a minor league baseball ticket.
And they left going home seeing a legend.
Right, and going up seeing the Leds. Let me tell you right now, folks, fabulous Moolah just doesn't step in the ring that many times anymore every day. And, you know, you want to talk about some great classic videotapes you can have of great women's wrestling, she would be a part of it.
I'll tell you, Chris, she just took her to school with that leg lock grapevine right there. The lady might have, well, you might say a little bit of age on her, with all due respect, without a doubt, but she can go.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, she is definitely, you know, Moolah right now, of course, Jezebel right there into a leg lock. She caught Moolah off guard there, it looked like almost. And Moolah is definitely experiencing some pain, almost kind of a submission hold there.
Well, Chris, you know, earlier she was really not too positive on the current state of women's wrestling, but she's bringing it right back to the marquee, what it's all about.
Whoa, wow, oh my gosh, wow, Jezebel just took a fall right into the dirt here at Capital City Stadium in Columbia, and boy, you want to talk about getting your face rubbed in dirt. Moolah just tossed Jezebel like a 50-pound bag of potatoes.
And I'll tell you what, this lady, she hit that dirt, and Moolah knew where she was at in the ring. That's ring presence, that's experience, Chris. That's...
Oh my gosh, wow. Well, let me tell you right now, no one knows that ring better on a ladies level than the fabulous Moolah. Whether it be a 16, 18, 20-foot ring, she knows her ring presence both in and outside of that ring, no matter what stage the match is in.
Without a doubt, and Moolah kicking her right off the apron. I think she's trying to...
Moolah's coming to higher ground. She's coming over by our table over here, Dan the Man. I think I'm going to higher ground.
A snapmare on the floor, on the grass right here.
Let me tell you, the exotic Jezebel is getting a schooling here. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Tell me to go over there and watch the table.
Mae Young, who is at ringside with a chair, she's out of control. Moolah with a...
This match has gotten totally out of control, which has turned into a ladies' world title match, has turned into a pair six brawl. This is what I call wrestling. Sable, Jacqueline, you name who they want. No, this woman will give a beating to anyone. Oh my gosh, Jezebel is taking a brutal beating. That's Mae Young there on the outside area, who travels with the fabulous Moolah. And well, I'm telling you right now, guys, I heard all the guy wrestlers have taken off out of here. This one's out of control.
And I'll tell you what, between Mae Young and Moolah, the Jezebel has got to be totally outwitted here, outpowered.
Oh, definitely so, and the experience of the fabulous Moolah is now taking shape here. Jezebel was in this match for the first couple of minutes, but the experience and the ring savvy has taken over from Moolah and is benefiting her in her defense of the ladies' world title.
And right now, Moolah, with a handful of hair, just taking her to school. She's choking her across the top rope. Slingshots her back onto the mat. Moolah continuing to dominate. Jezebel looks somewhat angered here. And Chris, the tide has turned again.
Oh, very much so. Now Jezebel back on her feet here. Collar elbow tie up. Well, Jezebel takes Moolah down there, kind of got her into some type of submission hole in the midsection, brings her over. Whoa! Moolah take a fall there, and the referee already, I think he looks a little scared with these two women in there.
Wouldn't you be?
I would be too. Dan, you want to get in there after they're done?
No, sir. I'll tell you what, Chris, she's got a reverse body scissors on her, and she's dropping her butt right across that mat. That's a good way right there. That's a good way. She's going to be walking funny in the morning.
Oh, very, very much so. Moolah, a great wrestler. Oh, no, comes off. Oh, a fireman's carry there almost, I guess you want to call that one. Moolah went over, landed on her back, and now Jezebel, all of a sudden, has taken control of this women's world title match.
Taking control with that big monkey flip, a big shoulder block in the midsection. Repeatedly.
Jezebel whips her in, comes flying in, cartwheel comes back. Oh, wow, and nailed her. Wow, quickly snap-bared her right over.
Chris, I am in teetotal shock. That lady did a handspring elbow smash.
Unbelievable. They really slingshot her over. Oh, no, Jezebel going up top. High-risk maneuver. Oh, no, and missed, and Moolah got out of the way. Moolah, there's that ring savvy cover. 1, 2, 3. She got him.
Moolah, without a doubt, still proving she can go.
The ring savvy of Moolah definitely paid off there. Moolah caught Jezebel, had her in a compromising position. Jezebel went for it all and lost it all. Coming off the middle rope, Moolah with the 3 count and retains the ladies' world title. A valiant effort by Jezebel, but just not enough. And how can it be only simple? They play Sable's music when Moolah retains the ladies' world title.